Agricola Italiana has been producing pneumatic sowing machines only since 1977. The premises of the company cover an area of 5,000 square meters. The industrial area where they are located is well connected to the railway and the main motorways. The administrative, technical and commercial departments are equipped with the newest computer systems. Technical projects are prepared on the AutoCAD system. The most recent version of computer programs helps the spare parts and warehouse sectors grant efficiency and rapidity all the time. Our email address also helps us keep in constant contact with our customers worldwide. The average age of our staff is 35. Let's now have a look at the pneumatic sowing machines for vegetables, from the simplest model with single-line drilling to the most sophisticated double and triple-line models. This is the SN series. We see now the triple-line element, easily adjustable to double-line twin or double-line tandem. For the tandem version, the distance between two sewing units can be easily adjusted between 0 and 12 centimeters. We see now the classic version double-line twin called SNA2, specially made for sandy or dry soil. For the twin version, the minimum distance between two sewing units is 6 centimeters. The maximum distance is 9 centimeters. A double-line tandem version, 12 rows with hydraulic frame for extremely large areas, particularly requested for onions. A very important characteristic of all planters for vegetables is that the sowing disc rotates in the opposite direction the tractor is driving, thus allowing an extremely clear vision of the disc loaded with seeds ready to be dropped into the soil. You see now the sowing machine ready to be transported on the road. As already stated, the width is 3 meters. You see now the economic version of the double-line planter. The double line is achieved through a coulter with 2 outlets and a sowing disc with 2 lines of holes. By simply changing the sowing disc and the coulter, we go back to the single line. This is the SN260. Another big model with a hydraulic frame for big farms or contractors, a 27-row planter specially made for onions, very popular on the Australian and New Zealand markets. As already briefly seen, the triple-line planter is mostly requested for carrots. It can be easily changed into a double-line tandem planter for onions in a few minutes, and of course into a single line for all other vegetables. We see now the results of a triple-line sowing of carrots. The 3 lines can have a minimum distance of 7 centimeters to a maximum of 12 centimeters. And now the most requested planter for California in the Imperial Valley. This is a combined seed drill on sleds. It prepares the soil and sow at the same time. It is designed with a modular scheme, can have 2, 3, 4 or more sowing beds. The machine you see now has 4 modules composed by 6 sowing blocks each. These sowing blocks can be very easily adjusted to obtain the distance between the lines. You see now the sowing bed preparation with the classic ridges. The 2 tyres are for the transport on the road only and are pushed down hydraulically. The machine is now ready to be transported on the road. One of the most important characteristics of the sowing machines for vegetables is the second compressor, independent from the vacuum fan, for the perfect cleaning of the holes of the sowing disc. The air, regulated around 2 atmospheres, clears the holes close to the soil once the seed has fallen. Our sowing machines are equipped with a pneumatic seed saver system connected to the vacuum fan. Wheels are adjustable to allow the sowing on ridges. They can be regulated through a worm screw. The transmission from the central hexagonal drive shaft to the sowing disc is extremely advanced. It is composed by a first chain to the parallelogram and a second chain transmitting the movements to 4 steel gears. The most important components of our sowing machines, as for example the sowing unit, are produced by Agricola Italiana with extremely modern machines to guarantee the highest level of sowing precision. We hope this videotape has raised your interest for our production. Do not hesitate to contact us.